Hi everybody, I'm back for 28 weeks. I know it's been forever since my last pregnancy vlog. Of course we moved into our new house and it's just been really busy. I don't know why I haven't uploaded a video. I guess I could have made time, but it's just been like super busy and um, it's just hard to find time, and I am getting I'll get to this later and my symptoms, but I've been getting really tired really fast, and it's not really like letting up at all. I just know it's like my third trimester, you know, just me getting kind of more tired, but um, it's hard to upload videos now. So I'm sorry that, everybody that watches, couldn't see my vlogs and stuff, but I will try to do better as we progress, and try to update as much as possible. I wrote down stuff since it's been such a long time. I wrote down a bunch of stuff. So if I'm like looking down, then I'm just reading off like my symptoms and whatever. So we did have our glucose test. We had our glucose test I think 3 weeks ago. It was right after we moved in. It was the week we moved in. I had my glucose test as well. So I think it was 3 weeks, maybe 2. But anyways, if you don't know what a glucose test is, it's kind of ridiculous. A lot of people say that it's whatever, you just drink this thing and it's totally fine and blah, blah, blah. Well, they gave me, at my last appointment, they gave me my glucose test bottle. It was like this big. It was like a little water bottle. It wasn't as big as a water bottle. It was like literally this big. And they let you choose, fruit punch flavor or orange. And I love orange flavored anything. So I was like, orange, duh. So I definitely was kind of like looking forward to it because I'd been craving like orange soda, and there's not a lot of orange sodas out there that have like no caffeine or anything like that. So I've not been, my hair is messed up, I'm sorry. I've not had like very much orange soda, and I love orange soda, so I was like obsessed with going to do this glucose test. And my husband has been working mids, so when I had to take it, I had to start it an hour before my appointment. And so my husband was still sleeping. I let him sleep after work before we went, because we had to go at 1:45, and so I had to start the test. I started at 12:30, so I would have at least 15 minutes for them at the doctor's office in case, someone was running late or whatever. It wouldn't affect the test. So at 12:30 I started drinking it, and the minute I started drinking it, I got heartburn, like really bad heartburn. And I don't know if it was because it was so sugary and my body couldn't process all that sugar. It was just like a shock, because I hardly ever drink like sugary drinks, or like I just don't do that. And so I don't know if it was like so much to process that I just immediately got heartburn, but I did get like pretty intense heartburn the whole time, and I'm trying to chug it, and they say you have to finish it in 10 minutes, and I'm like sipping it and trying to do it really slow because I had so much heartburn. And I've of course finished it, but it totally sucked. So just FYI, if you are prone to like your whole pregnancy, if you've had really bad heartburn, the glucose test will probably give you heartburn. So just FYI, nobody told me that. So, but for 28 weeks, well, for 27 weeks, my symptoms were pretty much the same. They haven't really changed, except for the fact that I'm craving sugar stuff a lot more. I'm trying really, really, really hard not to eat so much sugar, but I do have a little bit more sugar items than I did the beginning of my pregnancy. I had a huge salt tooth at the beginning of my pregnancy, so now it's kind of like transferred to sugar, which is weird. So there's that. I always, of course, drink apple juice still. That's like my number one drink. Gives me horrible heartburn, but I don't care. I love the taste of apple juice right now. I do not like the taste of orange juice. That is like a huge diversion. Like, I cannot drink orange juice anymore. It just kind of grosses me out. And I love orange juice. It's weird. Trying to think of what else I'm like craving. Still meat. Like, I really love juicy, big, huge steaks. Like, I could eat steak every day and be completely happy with my life. So that's like a big thing, steak. And bagels have kind of gone away. I don't want bagels so much anymore. So I don't know if that's maybe like a glucose thing, because I'm craving sugar now and I'm not craving carbs, and carbs turn into glucose anyways. So I don't know if I'm getting my glucose fix through sugar now instead of carbs before, since I wasn't eating that much sugar. But that's kind of gone away. I still love the cream cheese though. Like, I could eat cream cheese straight. Like, I haven't done it yet, but I'm saying I could. Like, I want like milk, and that has come back. That was one of my first trimester huge cravings. I wanted milk constantly, and now I want milk constantly again. So a lot of my first trimester stuff is coming back in my third trimester, which people say that happens, and it's crazy how that happens. But milk is a huge deal. Milk, sour cream, like milk products, dairy is huge craving. So there's that, and I think that's it for cravings. And my symptoms were like, because this is the very first week of my third trimester, so my symptoms have changed like drastically. Of course, I mentioned the exhaustion. It seems like every day I have to take a nap, and it's around like 1 or 2 o'clock, and I'll sleep for like 3 hours. It's not even like an hour nap, it's like a 3-hour nap. And because I'm burping, you can tell my acid reflux is horrible. It is bad. I will drink water and I'll get like heartburn. It's horrible. It is worse than I could have ever imagined. I have heartburn and acid reflux 24/7. It doesn't matter what I drink, what I eat, how many antacids I take. I have heartburn. I have acid reflux all the time. So that's something to look forward to if you know you're behind me in pregnancy. Yeah, that's something definitely to look forward to. The heartburn gets worse. And of course, I'm more uncomfortable. My belly is so big now that my body pillow, it feels like it's really hard to like, because I usually sleep like hugging it like this, like, you know, just with my arms clasped around it, and like I sleep on it like that. So when it gets down to my stomach, it kind of like bulges out, and then it's hard to tuck it in between my knees, so that, you know, I feel more comfortable, because I always have to have a pillow in between knees. If you're pregnant, you know this, because it's just really uncomfortable to lay like with your knee. It just hurts. So I seem to like have trouble getting this pillow in between my knees, so it gets like really uncomfortable. So that's another symptom, just like more uncomfortable. I cannot find a comfortable position, and I always end up like just falling asleep just because I'm just exhausted, and then I'll wake up an hour later and be like, oh, I hate this position, and try to move around and wake up again, and it's horrible. So I I feel like I'm not going to get any sleep until Cole is a couple months old. So, yeah, bye-bye sleep. See you later. I'm not going to see you for a long time. I've been having more movement. He's not necessarily like kicking stronger. I mean, he's got some pretty strong kicks, but he is like moving more frequently in the day. In the morning, he's always moving, and at night he moves. In the evening, he moves from probably 4 o'clock until 10 o'clock, just constant. Like, he's just up. I don't know. He might stop for maybe like 10 minutes, but he is like constantly like rolling over and moving. And I don't know whether that's from him being uncomfortable or just because he's developing more and he can stay awake for longer. I'm not really sure. So another thing that kind of like goes along with movements is Braxton Hicks, and I have a lot of Braxton Hicks, and genetically that's completely normal for me to have a ton, because my mom had a ton of Braxton Hicks, and every time that I feel like I am having too many, or they're too close together or anything, I'll just call her and she kind of reassures me. She's a nurse anyways, so she knows. But we just have a lot of Braxton Hicks, so that sucks. But they're not too painful. Some of them are painful, but for the most part, they are just uncomfortable because they just happen so frequently. And like, I will have at least 2 or 3 in the morning when I wake up. And they say that if you have a full bladder, you're more prone to having more Braxton Hicks. So I'll try to get up and like go to the bathroom as soon as possible once I wake up. But I still have like 3 or 4 or 2 or whatever contractions every morning. And then at night, after I eat dinner, I always have Braxton Hicks. And he'll always like, I don't know if it makes him uncomfortable when I have Braxton Hicks, but he always kicks through them. Like, I'll be having a contraction and he will be kicking at the same time. And he'll be kicking strong, like he doesn't like it. So, I don't know. It's really weird. Another thing is my belly is a lot more itchy. I know it's because it's expanding, duh. But, I think that I am developing the skin rash called PUPS, and I've seen it on my body several different places. I mean, it is right here, and it goes like down my armpit. I wonder if I can show you. Well, not really. I mean, I guess you can't. You might not be able to see it. It's right there. Let me see if I can move the camera closer. But if you can see that, it is right there. And I don't know if the camera can pick it up. But if you know what PUPS is, if you've had it before, then let me know what you think. I wasn't really that concerned about it. I mean, I looked up skin rashes online, and it's really common for women carrying boys to have PUPS. And so, I mean, I'm not really that concerned about it. They said it doesn't affect the pregnancy whatsoever. It's just a rash that some pregnant women get. So, and like a cream can take care of it. So I was just like, well, on my next appointment, I'll, get some stuff for it and see if it'll go away. If not, then after I have him, I'll just, because sometimes I know that you cannot take certain, or you can't use certain ointments because of things that they contain. So it might be one of those things that I have to wait until after he's born to get rid of, but I mean, completely fine. Just one of those things. His development this week is he's developed a lot more since my 24-week video. He's now 2.5 pounds, and probably It says on my pregnancy like calculator thing, my app that I have, that he is 16 inches long from crown to heel. But because he's a big boy, he's probably close to 18 inches long, crown to heel. So, I mean, I don't know that for sure, but I'm just saying because he is a tall baby that he's probably close to 18. The app that I have also says that he's big as a head of cauliflower. I don't have a head of cauliflower to show you, but that's pretty big. That's like a pretty big size baby. A head of cauliflower is pretty huge. So, not that big, but I mean, you know what I'm saying. And that's what they compare him to. And then next week, he's going to be the size of a small cabbage. And I don't know if they mean that balled up he looks like a small cabbage, but cabbage is kind of small. Especially a small cabbage is kind of small. So I don't know what this app is doing, but I kind of don't really like it anymore now that I'm getting further in pregnancy, because I'm like, that's not 19 inches or 18 inches or anywhere near that. So, and at 27 weeks, they said that he was the size of a cucumber, which cucumbers range in size. Like, some of them can be like this big, and then some of them can be like this big. So I was like, size of a cucumber, that's kind of weird to use that because they vary so much. At 27 weeks, one of the big things that happened was that he no longer is being measured from crown to rump. He's being measured from crown to heel. So now all my measurements are going to be crown to heel, which is kind of awesome, because now we know kind of the average of what, a baby will be. Our baby specifically will be whenever he's born. So that's kind of cool. I'm trying to think of other things. I'm so like out of it. Pregnancy brain is, I just cannot think straight. I've been trying to do my classes, and my classes are like horrible right now because I cannot think straight. I can't concentrate. It's so bad. I lose track of time really easily, just doing random stuff. Yeah. But this week, Friday, I am going to be going to Ohio, and Easter is Sunday. So I'm going to Ohio Friday, and we're going to have Easter with my grandparents and my mom and my dad and everybody. And we are, the next week, going to have my baby shower. So I'm so excited about my baby shower. My mom is doing jungle-themed baby shower, and that's so exciting. It's not the same theme as his room. I know a lot of people do their baby shower theme is the same theme as like the baby's room, but our theme is kind of weird. So it's kind of hard to do like a little foresty themed baby shower, especially when our colors are so vibrant for his room that we've picked out. We're doing like orange and green and brown and like red and mustard and tannish color. So it's just hard to pick out baby shower stuff that's those colors. It's difficult. So she's doing jungle theme baby shower, and I'm sure I will take video of that. I really want to take a video of that. I'm so excited. So that won't be on for a while though, because I won't be home. So there might be another break in videos next week. I'm going to be on spring break from school. So next week will be kind of the same as it has been, I guess, on my channel. That, I don't have a video uploaded because I'm going to be in Ohio. But when I get back, all the videos I've made are going to be uploaded. So there might be 3 uploaded in one day or something. Oh, my next appointment. My next appointment is the last appointment I have before I start my 2-week appointments. So my next appointment is right after I get back from spring break. It's the week after I get back from spring break. So I start my 2 weeks, or my appointments every 2 weeks after that, which is super exciting. That's like a huge hurdle. I never thought I would get to this point. I thought, when I first started making these vlogs, I thought, oh my gosh, 28 weeks, 30 weeks, 32 weeks, that seems like a lifetime away, but it's already here, and it's crazy. And another thing about, speaking of like doctor's appointments and stuff, me and my husband were planning on doing the 3D ultrasound, but now it seems like I'm just torn. It's $250 to do the 3D ultrasound, and no matter how much I really want to do it, I just cannot think of a reason to spend $250 on an ultrasound when I could spend $250 putting something really cute in his room that he's going to use. But also, I really want to do a 3-month ultrasound because we don't have another ultrasound. Our insurance doesn't cover, because we have military insurance, they don't cover through trimester ultrasounds. So, I don't know. I really want to do it just to have an ultrasound, just to see how big he is, because I'm sure he's huge, and you could just see his face and like exactly what he's going to look like. And I want to see him so bad. It's unexplainable how much I want to see him, but I just don't know. So I was going to ask everybody, what do you think about 3D ultrasounds? People that's had them, do you regret spending the money on the 3D ultrasound, or did you really love having that ultrasound and think that it's a good idea to spend that money? So just let me know in the comments below, and so I can kind of maybe get swayed one way or the other. Just people's experiences I'd really like to hear. So I'm going to do my belly because this video is huge. So I'm going to show you my belly, and then, yeah, okay. So my belly button is sticking out huge. This is my belly. And my tattoo is getting pretty weird looking, but no stretch marks yet. See, my belly button it's almost like completely flush. It's just weird. It's just this little teeny tiny bit in, but the top is out. I don't know if you can see, but the top is like, it pokes out. So it's like not completely an outie, but it's not an innie either anymore. So this is my other side. And he's on this side, so this side probably looks bigger. He's like right here, like he always is. He's always right there. So I can tell he's gone farther up. I mean, he's all the way up here. So, I mean, he's farther up on my belly now than he was at one time. Before, last time, 24 weeks, he's higher up, obviously. My uterus is probably up to here. Yeah, about right there. So, the rest of this is probably just stomach. But it's about like right there. Yeah, it's right there. Top of my uterus is. So, I mean, from there down is all baby. So, yep. Okay. So, if you guys have any more questions about anything or anything that you want me to update on, just let me know, and I will talk to you guys for 29 weeks, hopefully. I'll try to upload that 29-week video when I'm home, but no promises. So, but I'll see you back for 29 weeks.